Morning, my baby. Oh. So it's nice and early. I've just got a cup of tea and I'm getting ready to edit yesterday's vlog. Finish editing that. I started that last night. Oh, baby. Oh, like a little bear. Yes. Yes, you are. Every morning I really like to check like all of my emails, all of my social media, YouTube, Patreon, see how it's getting on. And this morning I was really happy to see that we've hit over 192,000 subscribers. I can't believe how close we're getting to 200,000. That's going to be absolutely amazing. And another thing that we reached, which I am super grateful for, is the fact that we've reached over $4,000 on Patreon per month. That is absolutely insane and incredible, and I cannot thank you guys enough that have pledged to me, because it has honestly made so much difference, this sort of income every month. It's amazing. So today I've actually got so much that I've got to get done. I've got to launch the vlog channel, so that's going to be really exciting. Put the first video up on that and like promote it everywhere. Do it on like the community YouTube page for my main channel. And I've also got to edit the Patreon tutorials that I did yesterday. So I've got to edit them, export them and get them ready to be uploaded to the Patreon site. I've also got to record some of the footage for today's YouTube video. That's going to be a do's and don'ts for drawing a nose in coloured pencil. It's been a little while since I've actually done a do's and don'ts video, and as some of you may know, I'm starting to make it a series and something that I do sort of every 2 weeks or something on different sort of topics. And so that's what I'm doing today. I've got to record the don'ts for the nose. I've actually already got the do footage for the nose in coloured pencil. I did that a while ago for a Patreon tutorial series. So I'm just going to use that, and then Darby's going to edit that for me. He's already working on a banner for the vlogging channel, because obviously I've got to launch a new channel, which means I've got to do a new banner and a new profile picture and set that all up. So that's what I was doing this morning. But yeah, that's pretty much what I've got to get done today. I'm just straightening my hair so that I can do the intros for a few of my YouTube videos coming up. I'm also gonna have to tidy up my drawing setup area just before I do that, so it looks nice and neat. I am really debating whether I should dye my hair back brown. I used to have my hair super long and curly and brown, and I actually miss it a bit, and I'm just debating whether I should go back and dye it brown. I'm not sure. Give me a paw. Paw. Good girl, baby. Oh. How you getting on with the banner?
Decent.
Can I see it?
Yeah, of course you can.
Oh, baby Kirsty, so cute.
What do you think?
My baby. Yeah, I like it so far. Which one have you got to go in?
I've just got the ring.
Oh, okay.
What's going to go there?
I like the order of them.
Yeah?
I'm not sure where you're going to put that.
No, nor do I. We might not need it, to be fair.
I'm going to start recording my intros in a minute, but first I've got to clean up all of this mess. Pencils everywhere. I've got my sort of candles and everything to tidy up and make it look really neat. I'll probably need to clean the desk as well, because it's got lots of paint and watercolour stuff from what I did yesterday. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In this video we are going to be doing another do's and don'ts in our series, and this is going to be a coloured pencil portrait do's and don'ts, and we're going to be focusing on drawing noses in this one. So I'm going to be going through tips on how to improve your nose drawing, whether that's shading, layering or blending the coloured pencils, and also things to avoid doing. Every time I do loads and loads of little intros, I make sure to change my outfit like several times, because I think it's just a lot more interesting if you actually see the YouTube videos with different clothing on. I don't know. I feel like if I was to do like 5 videos in a row wearing the same jumper, it would just look repetitive and the same. And even though I do like batch recording my intros, it's a lot easier, I do like to change my clothing in between, even if it's just putting on a new jumper. Do you guys think it's also ridiculous that I like to change my hairstyles during these intro changes? I like change them a good few times as well. Like I'll use one jumper and do a couple of hairstyles with that jumper, and then use a different jumper and change my hairstyles a few times with that jumper. Is that silly? Is that weird? Is that deceiving? I'm actually thinking that I'm getting a lot more confident when I'm doing these intros. I never used to do intros before, before my videos. I used to just like cut straight into the drawing footage, and I wanted it to be a bit more personal, so I started doing the intros, I don't know, a few months ago, and I definitely think I'm getting more confident, and I think the vlogging is going to help a lot as well to really get confident on camera, because it is weird just talking to a camera lens as if it's a person. It's a weird concept, and it definitely takes getting used to, but I'm really enjoying it, and I think it's making me a lot more confident as a person as well as just like on camera presence. It makes me a lot more confident in like the real world situations, so I'm really happy with that, and I'm actually really enjoying it as well, which is something that I wasn't sure about. I wasn't sure if I'd actually enjoy vlogging, whether it'd be like something that I would suit. I wasn't sure whether I would be like enthusiastic or confident enough and actually like show that on my videos, like my actual personality, whether I'll be able to get that across. But I definitely think it's gonna come over time and I'll get a lot more natural and confident. But yeah, I'm really enjoying it so far. I've just finished doing all of the intros. I did about 5 or 6 intros for different videos, and I actually forgot to do the actual intro that I needed for one of this week's videos, so I'm gonna have to do that in a few days. But I'm just gonna go and see how Darby's getting on with the thumbnail for the first vlog. Darby's doing really good with the thumbnail. It's really funny. He's like cutting out the dog Lottie. He's like cutting her out where she's got those like really bright yellow eyes, and that's going to be in part of the first thumbnail, and it just looks so funny and cute at the same time. And so now what I'm doing is I'm going to do the don't drawing for the do's and don'ts for drawing a nose in coloured pencil. I've just finished doing the don't for the nose. As you can see, it looks hideous, and I've also done the thumbnail for the first vlog. Darby did most of it, and so that's done. And also what's amusing is Darby seemed to think that the white stuff on a donut is flour. Everyone comment how thick he is. It's obviously icing sugar, Darby. Why would they put flour, a savoury thing, on a sweet donut?
I don't know.
Well, you need education, mate. But yeah, now I'm going to edit the video for this, the do's and don'ts, and get that up in a minute, as well as the vlog, and promote them both together. So yeah. Someone's excited. Are you going for walkies, Lottie? So now we're just walking the dog. I managed to finish the video for today's main channel YouTube video, and I just finished the thumbnail as well. It's actually starting to rain, so we need to make sure that we do this pretty quick. It's getting pretty heavy, but we wanted to come a bit earlier because yesterday it was really dark, and because she's so black, it's really hard to see her, especially when she goes like running off into the fields and into the trees in the distance. Honestly, you can't see her one bit. So when I get back, I want to put up that YouTube video and start promoting the launch of my new vlog channel, and then we're gonna have dinner and start watching something, aren't we, Dubs?
Yeah, that's a good point. Actually, we're in the need of a new show to watch. We like lots of different things. We've just finished watching what's called Sinner.
Yeah, that was really good.
That was really good.
Not sure about the
the ending.
There's one thing I didn't like in that.
Yeah, but that was a really good series. Definitely recommend it if you have not watched Sinner. It's an 8-part series. What are they, like hour long?
Yeah. We like things like Stranger Things, Game of Thrones,
all the normal
Big
shit.
Bang, a lot of sitcom stuff like that. Yeah, a lot of normal stuff. But yeah, have you guys got any suggestions for us? What do you like watching? And films as well. We like watching a lot of films, so if you have any suggestions for films, TV shows, sitcoms, anything like that, then yeah, let us know. So I just want to end off the vlog with a couple of questions that I get asked all of the time. Remember guys, if you do want to ask me any questions or you want me to like answer anything, then make sure you comment down below your questions and I'll try and answer them in future vlogs, whether it's the next vlog or if I save them for another vlog after that. I will try and answer as many as I can. And so one thing that I get asked all the time is how long it actually took me to reach the skill level that I am in my drawings and in my artwork. And so I actually started drawing realistically about 3 years ago. 2015 was the year that I started taking it more seriously. I've always liked to draw. I was always like drawing in like secondary school, I took art for GCSE, but it was never like serious. I wouldn't do it much after like school until about 3 years ago. I took it a lot more seriously. I actually watched a lot of YouTube videos and a lot of YouTube channels, which really got me inspired to wanting to create more art. I seen a lot of coloured pencil artists, and that really inspired me. And so I think I got some coloured pencils for Christmas or my birthday, something like that, as a present, and I really became hooked on them, and I started doing more and more serious drawing. And then I started my channel 3 years ago as well, which really helped make me create more content so that I had stuff to put up. And I suppose about 2 years ago is where I really took it seriously and really started to make more and more art on a regular basis rather than just the odd drawing here and there. So that is how long it took me. That doesn't mean that in 3 years you guys can necessarily get to the level I'm at. It might take you longer, it might take you less time. It depends on how much you practice and sort of how quick you learn and progress, but you guys can get to where I am if you just are determined and like keep going and being determined and practice your drawing skills. Another question that I get asked all the time is whether I am self-taught or whether I went to any sort of art school. And I didn't go to art school, I am self-taught. Everything that I know I have taught myself by trial and error, or I looked up on YouTube and stuff and learned like that. But I never went to like art school. The only thing that I did was art GCSE, and that wasn't really teaching you anything. It was more just practice drawing. Like they would give you a piece of fruit to draw and you draw it, or you'd have an artist to research. It wasn't much sort of teaching in the way of technical skills. And I didn't really go to like art school or anything. I went to university, but that was for something completely different, and I left university after 2 months. I was doing biomedical science, which was a completely different thing. I was never really into art for a career when I was younger or when I was in high school, secondary school. It wasn't something that I considered, mainly because it wasn't something that I knew was an option. Everyone thought art wasn't a real sort of job. It was just sort of a dream thing that you'd say when you're a child, like, oh, I want to be an artist. It wasn't really something to be taken seriously. So I haven't had any formal training in it, and it took me about 3 years to actually get to the skill I am at now. There's still a lot of things that I want to improve at and try out, so it'll be fun to see what my art looks like in another 3 years. But anyway guys, that is it for today's vlog. Let me know below any questions that you have, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye everybody.